I saw you in my dreams again, infinite to your existence, and I couldn't help but stare at you. Stare. That's all I could do. A song started playing in the background. Just a song. If you asked me what the song was, I'd tell you that it felt like jazz. It felt like God's fingers were dancing on the keys. It was as if his lips touched the sax and he became the oracle. It was time, and time stood still at this marvel creation. See, to me, I believe that the same energy that was made to create the moon found itself wrapped around your heart. Wait, no, I don't think you heard me quite right. See, to me, I believe that the same energy that was made to create the moon found itself wrapped around your heart. And for a moment you smiled at me, like you always do when I stare at you. And right there, I smiled back. The softest tips of my lips stretched to the cornerstones of my heart and moved. And you walked right there. I felt myself whispering your name. I felt myself whispering your name, and I smiled.
I should also pose like that on my stomach.
Like how? Yes, if your father's pregnant.
Get it.
Can we make a baby? Are we allowed? Is this relationship gonna go there? Dear lost lover, I have taught myself how to love just by staring at you, pulling my gaze to your aurora. This energy that you possess, this melody that you keep playing, this immediate attention to exist. It is rude, I know, to stare without saying a word. It must be a norm for you to find strangers looking for themselves in you. I don't know how you do it, but I'm teaching myself. I am teaching myself how to feel, putting my gaze to you, this feeling that you drag, this attention that you seek, this unapologetic desire to stand out. I have taught myself how to daydream with my eyes wide open, with everyone doing their mandatory deeds. I sit here, across the table, but a little far from you, very far from you, but enough to extend my eyes past through every breathing being. It is how you breathe, your ability to control the atmosphere, to move the wind, to dance your way back to existence. It is almost impossible to wrong you, but I am learning to let go. Petals are falling, winter has come. My heartbeat is failing me. It is suicidal to stay outside when I've already made a home in you. When I know where the door is, where the handle is still clean, but I now know why there are so many stars. Too many wishes left unattended, too many prayers hanging with their lungs. But how can I say hi, or wave, or ask you out for tea when there's no sugar to meet your sweetness? I don't know how you do it, but I'm fading now. Won't you look at me?
Telling me how I could trouble listen since I lose my mind. I've been working so hard. I've been working so hard. Working so hard. Telling me I'm old now. Telling me I'm old now. Telling me I'm old. Telling me since I lose my mind. Since I lose my mind, 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 since I lose my mind.
Missing girls specifically, and how nothing's happening, nothing's being changed, nothing's being done. Like, how do you feel? Like, how do you feel about all that is happening in the world? Actually,
Personally, it's scary because I find it as a real attack on women. But the hurtful part about it is that it's not a new attack. It's not something new. It's not like it just started yesterday.
yeah,
It
it's
just
something that's
started
always
like-
been happening.
It's
It's just
always
that
been
lockdown
there.
exposed it. Yeah.
Now, like Will Smith said, he's like, things are being recorded now, hence things are coming out as much, you know. So it makes you wonder how many more women have died and no one knows their story.
How many people have gone missing? How many family members?
You know,
And we know nothing.
it's wild. It's scary. I've got a little sister. I've got little sisters.
Yeah, me as well. Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, it gets me emotional because it's like I have no control over the world they live in now.
Yeah.
Like, zero.
You can't.
The change I might try bring now is not going to be for me nor her.
It's for the generations to come. After
you know
all
what
of
I'm
them.
saying?
Yeah.
Good job.
But how are you doing?
Yo.
School, assignments.
It's wild.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
You're overwhelmed.
Honestly.
Like, it's like every time you do something, another thing pops up.
Right.
You submit this assignment, and then another one comes out.
Another
All
one's
you ever
waiting.
do is just submit.
Right. And it got to a point where I started feeling like, you know how a child, you slowly ease them into the water? I feel like they slowly eased us and then dropped us.
Yeah.
Like in the deep end, not just anywhere, in the deep end of the water. Good job. Good job. I've been okay. Struggling with depression here and there, a little anxiety.
We were wolves counting the garments it would require to fall out of sleep. You, a dry wall. Me, the ghost opting to travel through it. On this journey we wore each other backwards, the sheep on the abacus of our love running towards the mouth. We awake, breath elapsed, synchronized heartbeats, violent exhales. The pupils between our teeth masquerade as pocket watches to rip open the thread of time. We hang our garments and dance and howl below the moonlight. We climax. The human in you returns. Its head pokes out from beneath my feet. Its feet retreat to the head of the journey. It grows arms. Both hands point towards the exit, towards lucid daybreak.
You're gonna get mental issues. You're gonna struggle with shit. Why can't we just be normal?
Just exist, be young, figure out the world, figure out ourselves, but no.
think I had my first proper.
We sit and talk and laugh our lungs out until our ribs crack, until we lose our breath, until our eyes start drowning in an ocean of vision, until logic finds itself lost in existence, until our skeletons lose control and our souls lose their morals, until we can't speak anymore. Remind me again what we are talking about. Our behavior has seen two oceans colliding, until we start pushing each other from table to floor to ground to existence to earth to home. Until my heart starts beating out of control, until he can't find his voice, until it almost feels like I'm killing butterflies in my stomach.
Our hearts beat in motion sickness, a red rocking back and forth inside, and we spend our time looking for another to match the shade and rhythm of our nausea, each hoping to stand on the lip of their existence after all life has been vomited out of them, and watch with pleased eyes as the scarlet turns a pale pink, knowing that their thirst for color was quenched. I need color, for I am tired of meeting pastels that think I am too hard to color in, think I am a coloring book capable of holding hues prisoner within outlines. I suppose emptiness has some horror to it. I know that the fences I have fastened around myself are uninvitingly dark. They enclose the color of fresh snow and it is cold. The fences though have slackened with time, like skin made thin and tired by life's hand. So the dark outlines are now the doings of hypothermia, a condition that clings onto a body drained of all its warm colors, but not completely of its inner life. And like a stick figure, which is capable of melting the heart of another with a frozen smile, I need color. For no radiant shade has ever looked my way. I need something to risk its bright wings on me. Neglect the headstones of butterflies in my belly and stay. For the nectar that will come once summer has convinced the unkind season to give the flowers back their wardrobe. I need color.
Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. Old time is still a-flying. And this same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying.
Thank you, Mr. Pitts. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. The Latin term for that sentiment is carpe diem. Now, who knows what that means?
Love is waking up in the morning and knowing that no matter what happened between us, there wouldn't be hate. Like, love for me is that it's an unconditional thing. It's a thing that I don't program. Like, if I love you, I don't want to question anything. Anything you do must feel like love. Even you waking up in the morning and greeting me must be a feeling of love. Fuck. Yo, sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Love for me is every day. Love for me is every day. That's what it is. Every single day, waking up with someone that not only makes you happy, but someone that you understand, someone that flip. I don't think the world would end without you, but I don't want to see the world without you. Do you get me?
Yeah, I do.
Like, yeah, that's what it is for me.
So I suppose I must answer now.
Yes.
What is love? I think love for me is doing. Love is consistently waking up every day and choosing love. I will wake up and I will love you. It's not a feeling.
Right.
Because feelings fade, feelings die, feelings go away. But
Just
to
like
choose,
looks.
just like looks fade as well. The love of the feeling fades.
True.
But choosing to love a person every day,
Right.
choosing to endure all the hardships, choosing you basically every
Right.
day. I can't even see life without you. That is love to me. Love is doing. Love is Love is choosing. Yeah, let's say that.
Love is choosing, and what's love for me?
Everything.
It's every day.
Every day.
Love is every
choosing
day, and
every
love.
day.
Our evening rose with the moon to give light to the world amongst the shadows. A night flower's dark beauty saved the soul of a sunflower that lost its glow and thirst for the sun's radiation. The scent of fear was a pillar in our pyramid, which if fallen would not affect the longevity of this intricate construct's stance. In fact, the fine pruning brought life, and in life there is happiness. Sadly, night flowers die with the morning, at the sight of each new sun. Death of the darkness came in the morning. Light and clarity was birthed at the crack of dawn. A bittersweet battle story.
Finding my way, lost inside myself, cause since you left things haven't been the same. Finding my way, trapped inside myself, cause since you left I haven't been the same. Finding my way, finding my way, finding my way, finding my way, finding my way.
I wanted to ask, did you get yourself any stones for this alignment?
New stones, no.
Uh-huh.
I don't actually even know how the stones work.
Right?
But you know,
I know
I've been listening to meditation music.
Ooh, that's lovely. Also, I think you should get an amethyst. I think that's what it's called. It's the purple stone.
Okay.
I don't have the full facts on it, but it's a good stone to like bring in positivity and just alignment with yourself.
So is that big one, a chain?
No, it can be a chain
bracelet,
or a ring.
Oh, okay.
Anything
that
you want.
Oh, and candles. I've started burning a lot of candles.
I used to have candles and I stopped buying.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know. And they do this thing.
Yeah, especially when you sit in the dark room, right?
Right.
And it's just the candle lights. And it's just you and you play meditation music.
And the scent. It's too lovely.
There's something so beautiful about it.
Right.
Or matric.
Yes.
From like high school, you've always known what you wanted to do.
Right.
Then you get to grade 11, then suddenly it's like, what the hell do I want to do? Then you hit matric and you're like, I have no idea what I want to do with my life.
I thought I knew. And you just realize that, damn, these things really aren't easy.
Truly, nothing is easy.
But it is good to go in them like with an open mind.
These butterflies do not belong to me. I wear them against my smile. They bring out the twinkle in my eyes. But these butterflies do not belong to me. Even though they fit perfectly in the palms of my hands, feel like velvet kisses on my bare skin. They flitter and leave in the mornings when I blow them kisses back. These butterflies, they don't belong to me. They appear at the sound of your voice, saying vulgar and beautiful things, and perching sweet nothings where I can easily reach them. These butterflies, they don't belong to me. I should give them back sometime, before they die, before they start to rot and wither on me, leaving evidence of where they touched me, before I get attached. I forgot how short the lifespan of a butterfly is, before I try to keep them. These butterflies do not belong to me.
Letters to my crush. If you asked me about love, I'd smile, dangle my feet across the floor trying to counter a magic spell. I'd curl my fingers, interlock them into a love letter. I'd count my heartbeats, one after the other. I'd look at you and whisper, I like how you look at me. With your smile, with time on your face, with the shape of your lips. I always know what it means. I always know how you feel. At least I think that. When you look at me, with veins, blood rushing through your arms, time folded on your forehead, lips pouting so much ease, I know that you are smiling. I always know what it means. When you look at me, with a smile on your face, wrinkles folded on your gleaming forehead, lips collapsing on the corners of your cheeks. Your body is an extended metaphor, trained to escape the cliche pupils dilating into nothing. I like how you look at me. With your smile, with your cheeks lifted high, wrinkles stretching on the corner of your mouth. I like how you look at me. With love, good love, the only way you know how to love.
It's important to be killed just for one more, just for one more, just for one more little thrill. Whoa, da, 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 dum, da, 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 dum. Da, dum, da, dum, da, 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 dum. We are the lovers, and we know that we are the useless. We are the useless, and we are the lovers, and we know that we are the useless. We are the useless.
And like it genuinely shocked. Because you know, my friends, you think the electric wires at the top.
Yeah, that's the one that shocks.
Yeah, but this one was against the wall. So I thought somebody punched me, right? So I was like, oh, who punched me? Then I went back again, and then it zapped me twice. Fell on the ground. I've never been ticklish since.
Don't lie.
Genuinely. Like genuinely.
Anyway. Okay. You're wearing shoes. Whoop. You're wearing shoes.
You know how long I've been crushing on you?
I believe that.
Like I don't remember where I saw you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was at Fauzi or Black. All I know is that all campus.
Mm-hmm.
But all I know is that I wanted to get to know you, right? Like genuine chats. Like I wanted to get to know you.
Okay.
And then I found out that your friend, Kanje, that friend of yours that you're always with,
Nicole.
Mm-hmm. Found out Nicole has a crush on you. And you know how this girl code.
Right.
I can't go for the girl's friend because it will ruin your guys' friendship.
I got lost in poetry, and I made sure that the past does not follow me. It might be found in my sanity. A hand holding onto the broken thoughts and shattered feelings and promises uttered while the sky is dark and wolves are howling at the moon, and the shoreline still waiting to be washed away, and fire still burning in our hearts because we were the saddest people we knew. And how we sang songs of old that could only be played to our accord. And you left an imprint on my heart that was carved into perfection. I whispered into the still space between you and me, and you gracefully leaned towards me while sipping a cup of coffee. And in that distilled moment, our lips clashed like two oceans colliding, tongues stroking paintings of war, and my fingers finding themselves drawing patterns on your back. I will never leave. I will never leave, she said. So don't be surprised when you see me holding my breath. I have a bone to pick with Cupid. His accurate aims will be cracked when I'm done with him. He will only be a star to those that still believe in him. And Valentine's Day will be a distant memory museum. Red rose petals will turn to dust. Chocolate will become mud. And I will turn every love song into a hymnal. Every love letter ever written will be compiled into a will left by the dead. See, you and I are not the same. I have a need for deeper feelings. I want to curl my fingers around passion bones and squeeze life out of its existence. You want oven-cooked feelings and promises. You want now and not tomorrow. Yesterday is a waste of time. So when you see Cupid, remind him about me. Tell him to put on the golden armor of lust he so cherishes, and remind him again to borrow wings from the phoenix. His existence is inevitable. This is it. World War Lust. My love for you has gone sour. I have a sign on my chest. Contagious. Do not overdose. I will go King Kong on Cupid. And this is not a Hebrew story. A tsunami will be the last thing you see split when I'm done with him. Our war will be the greatest love story ever told. Shakespeare will be a myth. It'll be war at first sight. And love will be in the air, so hold your breath. Hold your breath until dawn, and if you're still breathing, you're the lucky ones. Because most of us are still breathing through corrupted lungs, breathing fire through our insides for fun. And here we are, collecting names of lovers that went wrong.